Okay, so got the D606s. I've been running them for a week or two here. Got a couple 100 miles on them. Gonna go take them in a sand wash. I already been in there. I know they do pretty good. Just do a little review on them. So far so good with these tires. These D606s, I was not sure how good they were going to be, especially when I saw how big the blocks were. I thought they were going to be slippery and they weren't going to bite, and they were going to be a little sketchy on the road. And I was kind of wrong. And I know some people had said they run the Pirelli MT21 in the front because they say this is sketchy on the highway at speed. I've had this bike up to like 80 plus miles an hour, and it's not squirrely, it's not sketchy, and I think these tires are pretty decent. And you know, if you're gonna get a bike, or if you're gonna get a tire that you expect to have a little bit of longevity and it's just not gonna wear out, you're gonna have to, you know, give up some traction and some handling, you know. And these look like they're gonna wear pretty good. I mean, they're not super stiff. They're a little soft, you know. They're not soft like a motocross tire, but you know, you'll see in my vid, I had them in a sand wash. They don't do anything weird. They get plenty of bite. The rear gets you out of the deep stuff. It's pretty good. I got no complaints about them. So is there better? Yeah, there might be. I mean, I haven't tried the Pirelli MT21s or the AC10s or even any of the like FIM tires that you can get that are just barely, you know, street legal. But if this, well, let's just say this bike, if you have one of these bikes, you're going to be on the road a lot. Why wouldn't you? Why would you buy this bike if you weren't going to use it on the road? If you're just going to be mostly in the dirt, then buy KTM, buy Husky, buy something that's more dirt oriented. You know, this thing can legit get on the highway and do 50 miles and keep up with traffic at 70 miles an hour. So I got nothing bad to say about these tires. I'm running 13 in the front and 15 in the rear. Now, I'm light. I'm like 170 with gear. And you know, everybody's talking about shearing the valve stem on, and you know, if you need rim locks. I don't have rim locks, and I don't want to have to go that route. I'd rather, if I rip one off, okay, then I might change my mind, go a different route and say, okay, I need the rim locks. But as I've been beating on it the way it is, it's been fine. And 15 PSI, I ride it on the street 15 PSI, I ride it in the dirt 15 PSI. And for my weight and the way I ride, it seems to be doing pretty good. Somebody coming around the corner. So I know that when these wear out, which, you know, I have to see, I'll do another video, see how many miles I get out of these things legit, because I'm not saying I'm not going to try something else. You know, I'm open. I think the next time I do get tires, I might try the EC10. But for performance, you know, oh my God, they're freaking 100% better than the trail wings that they give you on this bike, which are absolute garbage. And on the road, you know, they hum a little bit. And if it's wet pavement, you got to watch, you know, your braking and even traction a little bit, because you got a lot less of it when the pavement's wet. But they hook up pretty good in the dirt. So for people that saying they're sketchy at speed, I haven't experienced that. It hasn't been my experience at all. So I got nothing really bad to say about them. They're pretty decent.
These tires are pretty decent. I mean, for what they are. I guess this one's even bigger. There ain't nobody over here. I've never been over here. I'm not real familiar with this back here. I'm still figuring this place out. A lot of trails. Supposed to be a couple pits back here, but I don't know where exactly they're at. The suspension on these is really nice for this kind of stuff. It's just soft, you know. Kind of eats this stuff up. Getting more, you know, used to this bike. It's not hard to get used to it. It's pretty decent setup, but like I said, I've only had it for a couple weeks, so I'm still feeling it out. And I'm more nervous about what's coming around the next corner than I am about the terrain.